1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo-hoo. Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday. Mama Leone left a note on the door, said, "Sonny, move out to the country." Whoa, but working too hard can give you a heart attack. You ought to know by now. And who needs a house out in Hackensack? Is that what you get with your money? And it seems such a waste of time, if that's what it's all about. Mama, if that's moving up, then I'm moving out. Oh, I'm moving out. Oh, ooh, oh. Sergeant O'Leary's walking the beats. At night he becomes a bartender. He works at Mr. Cacciatore's down on Sullivan Street, across from the medical center. Yeah, and he's trading in his Chevy for a Cadillac. You ought to know by now. And if he can't drive with a broken back, at least he can polish the fenders. And it seems such a waste of time, if that's what it's all about. Mama, if that's moving up, then I'm moving out. Oh, I'm moving out. Whoa, woo, oh. You should never argue with a crazy mama. You ought to know by now. You can pay Uncle Sam with it all the time. Is that what you get with your money? And if that's what you have in mind, yeah, that's what you're all about. Good luck moving up, 'cause I'm moving out. Whoa, woo, oh, I'm moving out. Oh, no. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Kind of a bittersweet occasion for me. I'm thoroughly excited about what's coming next, but I'd be lying. I would straight up be lying if I said I wasn't a little sad about leaving what I've had. So I'm glad you're all here. It's not like my last show or anything. It's just my last show in Nevada for a while. But I don't believe that I'm done with this part of the world. I think it'll always be part of me, and I think it'll be a part of my life again at some point. So, but for now, this will be my last show. I'm loading a moving truck on Friday and heading out. So next time you see me doing one of these, it'll be in my brand new digs. So, all right. Anyway, let me say hi to some folks, and then we'll keep going. I'm going to take some requests. I brought a few songs I wanted to play myself today, and we'll just kind of have a nice experience together. So thanks for tuning in. We're going to have a good time today. Alistair? Ha! He says, how are you? Sad for the last show in Nevada. Could you play the Root Beer Rag? Well, I'll see what I can do about that, Alistair. It's a good tune. Bill Hasty's letting us know that we've lost a couple of people in the rock and roll royalty class. Ian McDonald, founding member of King Crimson and founding member of the band Foreigner. I'm not a King Crimson. I don't know King Crimson that well, but I do know a song or two by Foreigner. I'll see if I can squeeze that into the show in Ian's memory. R.I.P. to Gary Booker, founding member and frontman of Procol Harum. Yes, and I don't really know any Procol Harum songs, but Billy Joel played Whiter Shade of Pale just the other night at the show I was at. So, my friend Kevin Lawrence kills that song too. Silvio says, hey Steve, hope for a great farewell Nevada show. Well, thank you very much. Good to have you with us. Moritz in Graz, Austria. Silvio's in Romania. Hey, I just want you to know, my friend, I am so glad that you're safe, because you are a lot closer than I wish you were to the conflict going on in Ukraine. So stay safe, my friend. All of my European friends. Marit says, hi from Graz, Austria. I hope that your show could distract me a little bit from the war in Ukraine. Yeah, all of us are hurting. I mean, I know that I personally am a lot farther away from it physically, but I have so many good friends peppered through Eastern Europe. I have a couple of good friends in Russia who are heartbroken and absolutely furious and disgusted by what's going on. So this is, it's something that worries me every day, because people I care about are very close to harm's way there. Susie Wheeler joining us from Florida. Good to have you with us, my dear. Thank you. Okay. Piano Tone. Hey, this is my friend Tony, and I am wearing Tony's shirt, little Piano Tone swag. Pianotone.ca. Check it out. Tony in British Columbia. Hi, Lucia Gonzalez. Hola, mi amiga. Augustin Cordero, you're the best, Steve. Thank you for Ecuador. Hi from Ecuador. Well, thank you very much. Muchas gracias. It's very nice of you to say. Noah, my young friend down in Florida. Good to have you with us. Hi, Deborah. Oh, my gosh. No more than I'm going to miss you. Love you guys. Carlos. Charlie's my friend I went to the Billy Joel show with. Awesome guy. Good, great to get to know you this weekend. Look forward to doing some work together. Thanks, Gary. I'm going to miss it here, too. But at least we have the internet, right? We'll always have this. We'll always have this. And I love Deborah too much to not occasionally come back and play for Sun City. So you'll see me again, my friend. Zach says, great opener. I had the great pleasure this last weekend of seeing Billy perform in Las Vegas for the first time. Still amazes me. Zach, I was there. I was down on the floor. Second section back, just right of the center of stage. Great show, wasn't it? Maddie says, good to be here and thanks for the live show. Peace and loves, everyone. Greetings from Finland. You stay safe. And tell your government to join NATO, okay? I want you guys protected, okay? You're a little too close to Mr. Putin for my comfort. But thank you so much for tuning in. Love all of my friends abroad. Catalina says, hey, Steve, I'm new to your channel, but I love it already. Well, thank you. Good to have you with us. All right. I could say hi for a long time, but why don't we just get started here? So some of you know that I'm going to be doing a piano cruise in November. Going to lead a group out to the Caribbean. We're going to have a good time, and a couple of the places we're going to stop are the Dominican Republic, along with Curaçao and Aruba. It's going to be a really amazing time. And so I'm working on some salsa dancing, particularly the bachata, which is native to the Dominican Republic. So been thinking about that, and that got me thinking about the show Dirty Dancing. It happens. So let's see if you can spot this one from the Dirty Dancing soundtrack by one of the great singer-songwriters of all time, Eric Carmen. Whoop. How about we start with the right notes? Here we go. 3, 4. I've been meaning to tell you, I got this feeling that won't subside. I look at you and I fantasize. You might deny. Now I've got you my sights with these hungry eyes. One look at you and I can't disguise. I got hungry eyes. I feel the magic between you and I. Wanna hold you so. Showing what love's all about, darling, tonight. Now I've got you in my sights with these hungry eyes. I feel the magic between you and I. You and I can't disguise. Now I've got you in my sights with these hungry eyes. Now did I take you by surprise? Oh God, hungry eyes. Did I take you by surprise? Hungry eyes. Got the magic between you and I. Hungry eyes. Ah, yes, one of those staples if you grew up when I grew up. You have to watch that movie. You can love it, you can hate it. I don't know anyone who's anywhere in between those two. But you still have to watch it. Hey, big ships. How you today? Last week was birthday, so as a birthday gift, can you play Tiny Dancer by Elton John? Yeah, I'm sure I can do that today. Dave Rosado, glad to be here and participate in this moment. Well, thank you, sir. Dave, down in Brazil. Good to have you with us. Too late, Matthew. I've already signed a lease, so I'm stuck. I got to do it for a while. But thank you for your concern. Hey, Charlie, good to have you with us. PK, looking for some original Steve Lungrin music. I'll see what I can do for you. Thank you very much. Hey, Cass. Thank you very much. Hi, Bill. Just learned Don't Ask Me Why Vienna, and so it goes from my lessons. Many thanks. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, sure. Why don't we do at least one of those today? Norel, how you doing? We'll love you back. Thank you so much. Hey, James. This young man played my son in a high school production. He's like 2 years younger than me, but he'll always be my kid. Sorry we never got to meet up while I was in Vegas. We'll have to catch up some other time. Hey, I will be back out here, James, so just keep in touch, all right? Good to have you. Good to see you, my friend. I'm going to see if I can get to it one more time. I already saw it in Austria in 2019 during the first European leg. So, but I would like to catch it one more time here in America before he finishes up. By request. Blue jean baby, Helen lady, seamstress from the band, pretty eye, pirates of mine, you merry music man, ballerina. Must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, tiny dancer in my hand. Jesus freeze out in the street, handing tickets out to God. Looking back, she just laughs. The boulevard is not that bad. Piano man, he makes a stand in his auditorium, looking on. She sings a song, the words she knows, the tune she hums. closer, tiny dancer. Count the lights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the lights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Blue jean baby, LA lady, seem just for the man. Pretty eye, pirate smile. You marry music man. Ballerina, oh, you must have seen her. Was a dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me. Tiny dancer in my head. Oh, how it feels so real, lying here with no one dear and only you. You can hear me when I say softly, slowly. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. How the lights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. And hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the lights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. Can the busy day today. Norel says, for her very first request ever, she'd love to hear Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters. Well, guess what? How could I possibly refuse someone's very first request if I know it? So this came off of an album in 1972 called Honky Chateau. And I think it's one of the prettiest ones Elton ever did. It's about New York City. But really, it's about exposing yourself to something new and big and challenging and finding a way to meet the moment. And now I know Spanish Harlem, oh, not just pretty words to see. Thought I knew, but now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. Till you've seen this trash can dream come true, stand at the edge while people run you through. And I thank the Lord that there's people out there like you. Thank the Lord there's people out there like you, every one of you. While Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why. They know not if it's dark outside or light. Broadway's gone, it's got a lot of songs to sing. If I knew the tunes, I might join in. I'd grow my way alone, I'd grow my own seed shall be sown in New York City. Subway's no way for a good man to go down. A rich man can ride, and the hobo he can drown. And I thank the Lord for the people I have found. Thank the Lord for the people I have found. While Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why. They know not if it's dark outside or light. And now I know Spanish Harlem, oh, not just pretty words to see. I thought I knew, but now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. Till you've seen this trash can dream come true, stand at the edge while the people run you through. I thank the Lord for the people out there like you. Thank the Lord for the people out there like you. While Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, even they can't, and that is why. They know not if it's dark outside or light. They know not if it's dark outside or light. Thank you very much, Narelle. Ah, gosh, that's right, James, we did, didn't we? So, James and I were in a show called, we were in two, actually, we were probably in more than two shows together. We were in two musicals together. I played my son in a show called Bye Bye Birdie. Then we were in Fiddler on the Roof together, but it's at the end of the Bye Bye Birdie strike down, when we wrapped the show, we all sang Let It Be together. So yeah, James, for memories. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. You know there's gonna be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Ooh. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. Wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Won't you let it be? Yeah, let it be. You know there's gonna be an answer, let it be. Woo. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. No, there's gonna be an answer, let it be. Woo. Thanks, James. Love that song. Ships, no, I don't have Twitch set up yet, but that's one of the things that I'll be starting once I get to my new location. So yeah, we'll be adding Twitch to the platforms that this goes out to. Oh, thank you, Vivian. I'll miss Mesquite. Okay. For very good reason, I have a tendency to just sort of stay away from politics in my public stuff, and I'm not going to start changing that. It's not that I don't have opinions, not that I don't pay attention. It's just I've never met anybody in my life who didn't arrive at whatever their political positions are honestly, who didn't believe that they were right, and who didn't have life experience that told them they were right in some way. So, one, I don't like to disrespect other people's opinions, and two, while there is a place in entertainment, certainly for social commentary, I tend to fall more in the category of I'd like to be a place where people can have something in common, which is this shared love of music, and so that we don't manufacture reasons to not get along with each other. The only exception I'm going to make to this is was brought up earlier, this thing going on in Ukraine. I'm very hurt by it at the moment. I have some friends in Ukraine who are hiding in subway tunnels with their children and their pets. I hope to hell they don't die, but there's a very good chance that they could. They're in Kyiv, the capital city. I have friends in Romania. I have a dear friend in Lithuania. I have friends in Poland. And I have friends in Russia. And so this has been a very difficult time, and the one thing that all of us have in common, all of those friends and me, is that we all kind of want the same things out of life. We want happiness, we want peace, we want family, we want friends, we want to earn a living, we want to connect with people, we want love. So we're pretty similar. My friends in Russia are livid, and they are taking great personal risk to protest Vladimir Putin and his offensive, despicable invasion of Ukraine. They could very well get arrested. They could get thrown in jail and have the key thrown away, but they are part of a democratic, meaning democracy, resistance there. And I'm proud that they're a part of that. So I'm going to play a song that if you didn't understand all of that, you might think that I was holding some kind of solidarity with Putin. No. I can say this right now, and I don't care who agrees with me. Mr. Putin, you are a despicable, miserable thug. And there is a special place in hell waiting for you. But I am well aware of the fact that the first country you invaded was your own. And so I send this song out to my comrade in arms in Ukraine and my friends in Eastern Europe, who thank God they have joined up with NATO, so I think that it's a lot less likely that he will try to reconstitute them into his evil scheme. And I sent it out to my friends in Russia, who are standing up to him at great personal risk, because no matter where we come from, we're really pretty much the same. Victor was born in the spring of '44 and never saw his father anymore. A child of sacrifice, a child of war, another son who never had a father after Leningrad. Went off to school and learned to serve the states, followed the rules, and drank his vodka straight. The only way to live was drown the hates. Russian life was very sad, and such was life in Leningrad. And I was born in '49, a Cold War kid in McCarthy time. Stop him at the 38th parallel, blast those yellow reds to hell. The Cold War kids were hard to kill, under their desk in an air raid drill. Haven't they heard we won the war? What do they keep on fighting for? Victor was sent to some Red Army town and served out his time. Became a circus clown. The greatest happiness he'd ever found was making Russian children glad. Children lived in Leningrad. Children lived in Levittown. They hid in the shelters underground. Though the Soviets turned their ships around and tore those Cuban missiles down. And in that bright October sun, we knew our childhood days were done. I watched my friends go off to war. What do they keep on fighting for? So my child and I came to this place to meet him eye to eye, and face to face he made my daughter laugh, and then we embraced. We never knew what friends we had till we came to Leningrad. Thanks, Alistair. Have a good evening. Hi, Kelly Jones. Good friends right here in the Las Vegas area. Thank you, George. Okay. Let's pick things up just a little bit. This is by request. That's where I wanted to be. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. All the waiters in your Grand Cafe leave their tables when you blink. Oh, every dog must have his every day, and every drunk must have his drink. Don't wait for answers, just take your chances. Don't ask me why. All your life you had to stand in line. Still you're standing on your feet. Oh, all your choices made you change your mind. Still your calendar's complete. Don't wait for answers, just take your chances. Don't ask me why. You can say the human heart is only make-believe, and I am only fighting fire with fire. You are still a victim of the accidents you leave, sure as I'm a victim of desire. All the servants in your new hotel throw their roses at your feet. Oh, fool them all, but baby, I can tell you're no stranger to the street. Don't ask for favors, don't talk to strangers. Don't ask me why. Andale! Yesterday you were an only child. Now your ghosts have gone away. Oh, you can kill them in the classic style. Now you parlay the bronze. Don't look for answers, you took your chances. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. Thank you, Alona. I appreciate that. And thanks to everyone in your country who's working so hard to help the refugees coming across the border. We'll all make it through it together. All right, we got a little request for some Chicago. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, brain doodle. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember what that is. Well, whatever it is. Here we go. I've played this song 200 times in my life, at least. Let's try a third time as a charm and see if the muscle memory finally kicks in. You guys know this is live now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. As I was walking down the street one day, a man came up to me and asked me what the time was that was on my watch. And I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry. As I was walking down the street one day, a pretty lady looked at me and said her diamond watch had stopped the cold day. And I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry. As I was walking down the street one day, being pushed and shoved by people trying to beat the clock. Oh, I just don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I said, yes, I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? So I can't imagine why we don't have time enough to cry. Everybody's hurrying, but I don't care about time. I don't care. Okay. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in a band. Desmond said to Molly, girl, I like your face. Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. Op-la-deep, op-la-dop, life goes on. Ra-la-la, how the life goes on. Op-la-deep, op-la-dop, life goes on. Ra-la-la, the life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the jeweler's store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, takes it back to Molly waiting at the door. As he gives it to her, she begins to sing. Sing, oh-blah-deep, oh-blah-dop, life goes on. Ra-la-la, the life goes on. Oh-blah-deep, oh-blah-dop, life goes on. Ra-la-la, the life goes on. In a couple of years, they have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Molly stays at home and does a pretty face. In the evening she's a singer in the band. Hey, oh-blah-dee, oh-blah-dop, life goes on. La-la, how the life goes on. Yes, oh-blah-dee, oh-blah-dop, life goes on. La-la, how the life goes on. In a couple of years, they've built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard. Desmond and Molly Jones, happy ever after in the marketplace. Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Molly stays at home and does her pretty face, and in the evening she's a singer in the band. Hey, oh-blah-dee, oh-blah-dop, life goes on. La-la, how the life goes on. Oh-blah-dee, oh-blah-dop, life goes on. La-la, how the life goes on. And if you want the fun, take oh-blah-dee-blah-da. It was suggested that I should play this one today. I thought it was a fairly good suggestion, although I can hardly call it a stop in Nevada when I was here for 16 and a half years. But this is a deep cut off of the Piano Man album from 1973. You'll see why it's relevant. He always found it hard to take her. She wouldn't listen to advice, and though he never tried to make her, she often thought it would California. It's been a long time coming and she's feeling like a woman tonight. And she said you're gonna let her, gonna make a little stop in Nevada. Goodbye, goodbye. She's tried for years to be a good wife, and never quite got off the ground. And all those stories of the good life convinced her not to hang around. And oh, and now she's heading out to California. And she doesn't know what's coming, but she knows what she is leaving behind. And she left a little letter, said she's gonna make a stop in Nevada. Goodbye, goodbye. Though she finds it hard to leave him, she knows it would be worse to stay. He wouldn't understand the reasons that make a woman run away. Oh, and now she's heading out to California. With some money in her pocket, she's a rocket on the 4th of July. And she left a little letter, so she's gonna make a stop in Nevada. Goodbye, good, oh, and now she's heading out to California. With the money in her pocket, she's a rocket on the 4th of July. And she left a little letter, so she's gonna make a stop in Nevada. Goodbye, goodbye. Hi, John Krogan. Thanks. Yeah, I'm certainly ready to stop living, surrounded by a mound of boxes and in temporary quarters and all of that. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. I think there's going to be a lot of good things happening out in the new place. So, look forward to seeing you. I'll let you know once I'm settled in so we can get together for a beer. Yes, 16 years is a long stop, Aliona. Definitely. I don't know if it's Aliona or Aliana, but it's a beautiful name. Thanks, Moritz. I suppose now would be the right time to just pause for a note from our sponsor. I don't have a sponsor. But if you're thoroughly enjoying yourself and you so feel like it, I do have some digital tip jars down there in the descriptions. Venmo and PayPal. Any amount counts. Doesn't matter. It all helps keep the lights on and all that good stuff. Some people send $1, some people send $20, some people send $100. Doesn't matter. The most important thing you can do is be here. Thank you for being here and watching. And thanks for all of those who watch it after the fact, who can't join us live. These usually get several thousand views by the time they're done, and we have anywhere from 30 to 50 people actually watching it live, so a lot of people watch it after the fact. So this one is a request. This is a request from two fans I have in Nebraska. Jake and Jacob. I call them the two Jakes. They love this song, and they asked me if I could squeeze it into my next set, and I said I will do my best. This is called Zanzibar. Alley dances and the audience applauds, though he's bathed in sweat, hasn't lost his style. Oh, Alley, don't you go downtown. You gave away another round for free. Oh, me, I'm just another face at Zanzibar, but the waitress always serves a secret smile. Whoa, she's waiting out in Chinatown. She's gonna pull the curtains down for me. For me, I got the old man's car, I got a jazz guitar, I got a tab at Zanzibar. Tonight is where I'll be, I'll be. Rosie knows he'll never reach the Hall of Fame, 'cause the Yankees grab the headlines every time. Melodrama's so much fun, in black and white for everyone to see. Oh, me, I'm trying just to get to second base, and I'd steal it if she only gave the sign. Whoa, the inning isn't over yet. She's gonna give the go-ahead to me. For me, I got the old man's car, I got a jazz guitar, I got a tab at Zanzibar. Tonight is where I'll be, I'll be. Tell the waitress I'll come back to Zanzibar. I'll be hiding in the darkness with my beer. Whoa, she's waiting out in Shantytown. down. She's gonna pull the panties down for me. For me, I got the old man's car, and I got a jazz guitar. I got a tab at Zanzibar. Tonight is where I'll be. I'll be. Hey, Nori. Welcome from Argentina. Steve says, I'd love to imagine, or Bruce Springsteen's War. Make no mistake about me displaying the Canadian flag. The real freedom fight is across the pond. All four of my grandparents were Ukrainian. I too pray for the Russian and Ukrainian people as well as us on this side. So nice of Steve to give us a diversion. Absolutely. Thank you. Here you go, Steve. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. And no hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living light of day, not imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Hope someday you join us and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. Wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people but I'm not the only one. Hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one. Iona. Iona. Still a beautiful name. I like it. Thank you for clearing that up for me. All right. I was asked early on if I could do one that's an instrumental, so I'm going to give my voice a break on this one. See if my fingers hold up all the way to the end. Hey, Archie. Well, I haven't done that one for a while, but I'll see if I can make my way through it. Sit and wait. Sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? This is where we go. Just got to remember what key this is in for me. And through it all, a lot of love and affection, I think this is probably the right key. I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? And do they know the places where we go when we're gray and old? 'Cause I have been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. Through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. Down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. When I'm feeling weak, my pain walks down a one-way street. I look above, and I'll always be blessed with love. And as the feeling grows, breathes flesh into my bones. When love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. Through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. Down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. Down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Okay. Ooh, Until the Night. There's one I don't get to do very often. It's got to be it's probably in my top 10 favorite Billy songs. Let me see. Let me get some words here. Now, this song was written as sort of an homage to the Righteous Brothers. So, let's see if you can find the connective tissue there between them. Good one to take a drink of water first. I never ask you where you go. After I leave you in the morning, we go our different ways to separate situations. It's not that easy anymore. Today I do what must be done. I give my time to total strangers. But now it feels as though the day goes on forever, more than it ever did before. Until the night, whoa, I just might make it. Until the night, when I see you again. Now you're afraid that we have changed, and I'm afraid we're getting older. So many broken hearts, so many lonely faces, so many lovers come and gone. And I'll have my fears like every man. You'll have your tears like every woman. Today we'll be on shore. Is this what we believe in? And wonder how can we go on until the night, until the night. Whoa, I just might make it until the night, until the night when I see you again. When the sun goes down and the day is over, when the last of the light is gone, as they pour into the street, I will be getting closer. As the cars turn their headlights on, as they're closing it down, I'm gonna open it up. And while they're going to sleep, we'll just be starting to touch, just beginning to feel. I'm just beginning to get, just beginning to feel. I'm just beginning to live before I leave you again, before the light of the dawn, before this evening can end. I have been waiting so long. Okay, what else? Let's see. This was a request that I saw a moment ago. I can't lie, no more of your darkness. All my pictures seem to fade to black and white. I'm growing tired, and time stands still before me. Frozen here on the ladder of my life. It's too late to save myself from falling. I took a chance and change your way of life. But you misread my meaning when I met you. Close the door and left me blinded by the lights. Don't let the sun go down on me. Though I search myself, it's always someone else I see. Just allow a fragment of your life to wander free. Oh, losing everything is like the sun going down on me. I can't find the right romantic lines. See me once, see the way I feel. Don't discard me just because you think I mean you wrong. But these cuts I have, they need love to help them heal. Don't let the sun go down on me. Though I search myself, always someone else I see. Just allow a fragment of your life to wander free. Oh, losing everything is like the sun going down on me. Don't let the sun go down on me. Though I search myself, always someone else I see. Just allow a fragment of your life to wander free. Oh, losing everything is like the sun going down on me. All right, thank you. Oh, Iona, that's really, really nice of you to say. I can't say that I do, but that's a really sweet thing for you to say. Cool, Bill. I probably should create some swag. I'll have to look into that. Talk to my friend Tony, see where he got this from. Okay. Got a couple of requests for some of my songs. So this came in as a request earlier. This is a song I put on my album, which is called. This album was called "Keep This Party Rolling," and anyway, I put that one out in 2018, and it's called "Everything You Do." And this was an attempt to write about, I think a lot of times love songs tend to be written from the point of view of people who have just barely come together, which is a very exciting time, I might add. Ooh la la, it's a very exciting time. But I wanted to write something about people who'd been together for a long time and how they have to learn to appreciate the little mundane things about each other, because now they've been together long enough that you know, they're in each other's business, and so you can't hide all of your bad habits from somebody forever. If they're living with you, they're gonna find some of them out, and healthy couples tend to start appreciating those little silly things like that. So that's what this song's all about. And let's see if you like it. Again, you can get all of my stuff. You can stream it on Spotify or Amazon Music or Apple Music, just anywhere that music is sold or streamed. You can find my stuff. Just look up my name, Steve Lungrin. It'll be there. This is called "Everything You Do" from my 2018 LP, Keep This Party Rolling. I love the way you wear a ponytail when you feel lazy. The stash of chocolate you keep hidden for when you're feeling crazy. And I love those worn out flannel pants you like to wear at night. How every time I'm eating something sweet, you steal a bite. And I love the way that music gets you dancing without shame. How much you just gotta win when we're playing a game. And I love that look that you give me when you want me to stay. But when I think about it, girl, what I'm trying to say is I love everything you do. Yes, I do. And I love that I'm the one with you. Yeah. I love the way you decorate for every new occasion, and how you take 1,000 pictures on each new vacation. I love that you still love to go make angels in the snow, and how you send a birthday card to everyone you know. And I love the times you want to wear my worn out baggy shirt. Even after all this time together, you still love to flirt. And I love the times that we both laugh till we're both in tears. I know that I will still feel the same way in 30 years. 'Cause I love everything you do. Yes, I do. And I love that I'm the one with you. Well, I don't care where we're going, I don't care what we do. If we're together, I'll be falling more in love with you. 'Cause I love yes I do. And I love that I'm the one with you. Oh, I love everything you do. You know I do. And I love that I'm the one with you. With you. With you. I love to be the one with you. I love to be the one with you. With you. With you. With you. Thanks for the request. Appreciate that. Always a pleasure to get to play one of my own songs. Okay, well, it's time for me to wrap the show up, and I'm going to do one more of my own songs. It's not very often that I feel like the best song for an occasion is actually one of my tunes, but I wrote this back in about 2004, and I didn't do anything with it for quite a while. I put it on the same album as the last one. It's the last track on Keep This Party Rolling. And I wrote this at a time when, interestingly enough, I wrote it around the time that I moved to Nevada, because I was ending time in Kearney, Nebraska, and I'm not returning to Kearney, Nebraska. I am going to be in Nebraska, but I'm going to be in a bigger, different city than I've ever been in before. So I don't really feel like I'm going home. I feel like I'm going somewhere new and having a brand new experience. And that's what this song is all about. Life is kind of a series of these. You start something and you're there for a while, and that's your story for a while. And then eventually it comes to a natural conclusion, and you start something new. And it's always bittersweet. And that's how I feel. I am so excited about what's yet to come. But I feel a little sad about what I'm leaving behind. But that is the way of life, and that's what this song is all about. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever written, and I think it's the right way to close out this show. It is called When a Story Ends. Everybody wants me to feel better. They tell me everything will be okay. Deep inside my heart, I do believe them. But I'm not ready to feel that way. No, the only thing in life that's constant is that everything will change now and then. I just need another day for sorrow, and then I'll get back on my feet again. When a story ends, a new one begins, and the times ahead can all be just as fun. So I'll say goodbye and have one last cry. Then tomorrow I'll start to move on. When you have to walk away from something you love, when you close the book on part of who you've been, it's like a long-time friend of yours is dying, and you know things can't be the same again. When a story ends, a new one begins, and the times ahead can all be just as fun. So I'll say goodbye and have one last cry. Then tomorrow I'll start to move on. I guess that's how life goes. We're just along for the ride. Love what you have now, but be ready to say goodbye. When a story ends, a new one begins, and the times ahead can all be just as fun. So I'll say goodbye and have one last cry. Then tomorrow I'll start to move on. So I'll say goodbye and have one last cry. Then tomorrow I'll start to move on. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sharing this with me. This chapter closes, but a new chapter will open soon. I don't know exactly how long it'll take me to get my new studio set up. I move in on Tuesday, and I'll be in kind of a mess for a while, and I have a gig in Tucson, Arizona, that I have to fly out for like a week after I get to my new place, and I'll be gone for 3 or 4 days for that. So it may be a week or two before I can actually get back on my normal Sunday schedule, but I will be back to my normal Sunday schedule very soon, and coming at you from Nebraska Square Garden. And it's going to be a lovely place to broadcast from. So I look forward to connecting with all of you again on the regular, just like we have been for the last 2 years. Nothing's going to change. Thanks for your patience with all the work that I've had to do to get prepared for this move and the spottiness of my availability to play. But that's all going to change and get back to normal soon. So, you know how much I love you guys. And if you're a musician, remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. To everyone in Ukraine and everyone else who's at risk because of this awful and senseless invasion, my heart is with you every moment of every day. And let's remember to give as much love as we can to as many people as we can, as often as we can, okay? That's where world peace begins, person to person. And love is the only thing that can conquer hate. So, take care, guys. I love you. Farewell, Nevada. You've been a good home.